Welcome back to another Heart to Heart. I'm Jenna. I'm excited to talk about mom life confessions. Let's just talk about it, especially for my new moms. I thought I had it all figured out. I really did. How naive I was. Becoming a mom has been such a beautiful and wonderful thing, but it kind of also took me by surprise how challenging it would be and how it changes you. It changes your priorities. It changes your outlook on life, your perspective on things. It changes what you value. What I wish I knew, though, before I had kids. I wish I knew how tired I would be. I loved my sleep. I still love my sleep. And I was always one of those people that I could sleep in till 10 a.m. every single day. And it was just wonderful. But no. We're up at 7 every single day, which is not a bad time, by the way. That's a very chill time. But when they're little and they have all the wake ups throughout the morning, early morning, and you're up 3 times in the middle of the night and you're breastfeeding, or your other kid has a nightmare and you're up with them too, and then you have to be up by 7 and you're like, okay, all right, we're just gonna be tired. It's okay, we're just gonna do this. There's no preparing a person for this amount of sleep deprivation that you are going to experience. You will never sleep again. You just won't. Because on top of that, you tell yourself, I need to go to bed early, but you can't go to bed early, because from 8 to 10 at minimum is your only free time. And let's be honest, who's actually going to bed at 10? You're probably going to bed at 11. I don't know. And that's 8. 8 is being generous. A lot of kids probably don't go to bed till 9. What else? How your whole routine changes, and things just going to the store, shopping, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Everyone has to go pee before we go. And then right before you go, you get shoes, you get your coats, everything's on. We're good to go. And someone poops. Okay? So we gotta go change the diaper again. Someone else has to poop. Now you have to poop. Everyone is pooped now. We're good. We can go. But then it's oh, I forgot your water bottle. Oh, Mom, I'm hungry. Oh, so leaving the house. it's a thing. It's a real thing. Took that one for granted. What else? Did I say routines? Your whole routine is different. You do something one way forever. Now you have a newborn baby who's up every 2 hours needing to eat, and your whole life is just baby, feed, change diaper, feed, baby, sleep a little. And then you're so sleep deprived that you forget how to function. You're I haven't showered and I don't know, a couple days. How long has it been? I don't even know what day it is. It can be rough. It can be rough in the beginning. Am I right? It can be rough. It gets better though. It gets better when they get older. That first year, I feel is especially if they're not good sleepers or something, you struggle with sleep. Sleep changes everything. It changes everything. If everyone can sleep, we're good. Everything is good. When there is no sleep, it is scary. It is scary. What I wish I knew, how messy things would get. I don't say these things to complain. The longer I have my kids in my life, the more I am amazed at how much I love them and how they bring me so much joy, and I just love them. I love them so much. And it's just funny, it's just funny because you take a lot of things for granted. And right before we had kids, we bought a house, and we had been together for a decade before we had kids. And anyways, it was the first time in our life, finally had jobs so we could afford to buy a house, and we could afford to buy furniture and decorate how I want to decorate, and all those things. And I have everything just right and perfect. And I remember we had we were kind of getting into this hobby of collecting old vinyl records, the vintage stuff. And we had this old vintage record player. And then we also had speakers, and they were the kind of the tall speakers. And anyway, my 1-year-old at the time, just being a 1-year-old, nothing wrong, but like totally destroyed the speakers, just like pulled it all apart, like completely. And just like, yeah, this is not the time of my life for having nice things. It's just not. It's okay. It's okay, but like didn't even think that would be a thing. Did not think she could tear a speaker apart. What are some things that surprised you after having kids? What do you wish you would have known? I'd love to hear it in the comments. Sometimes we just need a good laugh, so I'd love to hear what surprised you, or what do you wish you would have known before you had started having kids. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you again for being here. Bye!